side of the camera. Right now I'm fixing the camera in my laptop so that today I can see if there is any internet problem and if my live stream got stopped due to low signals of internet. I'll be aware of that. That's why right now I'm fixing everything. So while doing my live stream, I should know that either it's live or not. So tell me if any one of you watching me, am I live right now or no? And we'll see. By the way, how was your weekend? How was your weekend? So today is the last episode of this tutorial. I think I know what I'm saying. It's a confirmed thing because today we're gonna do the hemming. And let me fix that. It stopped shaking. Why my camera is shaking? I don't know. But it's okay. I'll fix it. Still shaking. I need to do something. What can I do? Okay. Let me hang some of my stuff here. Maybe it will stop. If it has more weight, then this will be stop. Okay. So I think it's not shaking right now, is it? It's not. Don't worry, I'm coming in a short while. Stay with me. I'm just setting my. Actually, I'm setting my camera. You can see it's still shaky. So I'm searching for something heavier that I can put on one side, and I hope it will not make my stand fall on the floor. Okay. Oh, I need this one as well. Right now I'm getting everything. Okay, I'm live again. Yes. Yes, I'm live again. So how was your day? Art Falcons, tell me something, say something. Okay. So what do you want me to do in my coming tutorials, in my coming live streams? Any idea? Do you wanna guide me for regarding something that I should do? Something that you want me to do, or I'll make another creative and exciting and fun, full of fun video. Okay, let me see if is it shaking now. No, it's not shaking, but I need to make sure at least it's working. Come on, 2 more minutes and then I'll be right at front of the camera. Just 2 more minutes. I think it's not moving. It's still moving. Do I have to put something here as well? I think so. But I really don't want it. So let's move it a little forward. Yeah. So you can see me more clearly. Or maybe let's move it a little more. Now you can see me clearly. If I'll start the hemming of the side seam, this will make you look there. Okay. I don't know what is happening right now, but it's still shaking. Why does it still shaking? Stop shaking the camera. Is it shaking? I want my camera. Okay, I don't want it. I don't want it. No, I'm fixing it. I am on my computer right now, so let's see. So today's tutorial, guess what I'm doing in this tutorial? It's gonna be quick. Hope so. You can say we're gonna do couture finishes today, and I still really want my camera to just stay still like this. So maybe I should hang something heavier at the bottom of the camera. Let me see what can I find here. Anything that helps me to make my stand firm. Ha 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 ha! Still moving. I still need to do something. Okay, let's add it. I'm here, guys. Don't worry. Just experimenting with my camera stand. So maybe it makes it stop moving, stop shaking. Please stop shaking. Please, please, please. I think today's video is gonna be a shaky video. What do you think? I think it has stopped shaking. No, it's not. Oh, please. Why is it still shaking? Please, 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 please. Okay. What has happened? Okay, almost. I think it's not shaking right now. So it means we're good to go. Where? To start today's stream, but I hope it's not shaking. Is it still working? Well, yeah, right. Okay, I fixed everything, so let's get started. I'm coming at the front now. So, no, line. Oh, no, no, no. And then just put it like that. Maybe my camera is a little tilted. No, no, it's not. Okay, what else I need? I'm just gathering my stuff. Actually, I have already gathered that, but I need to make sure this time that I don't have to leave my place while working. So for that, I'm just gathering my stuff, and that's it. So anything special today? Yes. Today's tutorial is gonna be great because we didn't do it before. So let's do it. And guess what I'm doing today? Today we are gonna do what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something really interesting. You guys gonna love it. What we're gonna do today. Today. It's today or one day, whatever. Let's start it and come at front of the camera, and yeah, I bring all of my stuff and let's get started. So let me grab my chair. And hello, Art Falcons, how are you? How have you been? So let's start today's tutorial. It's all about couture finishes, hand sewing, and we're gonna do hand hemming at the side of our. Yes, exactly at the side of our Side seam at this side of our dress form, at this side of our, yeah, dress form cover, whatever. So let's do it. For that, I think I need symbol as well. Oh, I already put it here. So let me check one more time if my camera is. Yes, yes, yes. Everything is so far so good. Everything is good. Okay, back. So let's pass the thread through the needle, and I pick the small-headed needle. I hope you can see it, right? You can see it. If not, try to see it. But I picked the bigger one, but not the thin one because obviously the thin needle is for exactly not for hand sewing, yeah, for embroidery. Okay, let's pass it through the needle and oh, no, not now. I think I should put my extra stuff right on the second floor of our table. Uh, Oh, it's okay. It's fully safe. So let's pass through a thread. I'm passing the thread through the hole of the needle, and I passed it. And there was no complication, a little bit at the start when I was doing it, but not now. So this much long is fine for our first try. Let's cut it off. And I think I need to put my chair a little bit down. So let's start from the, let me see if I can do something. And my cat is here. Moisa, can you come up for a while? Moisa, turn. Moisa, Moisa, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here. And Moisa is back. Oh, don't eat this. Moisa is back. Moisa, say hi. Moisa is getting so irritated. Moisa, do you want to sit with me? Do you want to join us for this tutorial? I think she's not in mood. Okay, go. Okay, let's back to our work. You can stay if you want it. How many of you have pets? Today is like I am a little bit panic every time that maybe my stream is working today or maybe not. So today I'll keep on checking that either it's working or not. So first what we're gonna do, let me show you. I'm gonna remove this and I'm gonna pass the needle. Let me check. I think first we have to finish this one, then I'll lower my chair. So what I'm gonna do, the 1 centimeter fold, remember? We have to fold a 1 centimeter seam allowance at the side, of course, and in between the panel seams, everywhere it's 1.5 centimeter, even at the neck line, even at the neckline, at the not at the armhole points. At armhole points, we have stitched at 0.5 centimeter. I have showed you yesterday, but if you didn't saw it, then I'll show it in my horizontal tutorial. Okay, let's start it. I'm gonna pass through the fold of the seam. You can see it. You can see it's open and then fold it, and I'm gonna pass my needle through it. This is how our knot gonna be hidden. Okay, inside of our fabric. And now we're gonna cover it back. And now we're gonna start our stitch. Maybe it's a little bit difficult at the start, so which stitch I'm gonna pass today through the fabric is the prick stitch. So let me show you. So you can see from here I've passed my thread, and right from here I'm gonna pass my thread again. I hope you can see it clearly. I hope so. And this time I'm passing through the lower fabric. Okay, the lower layer of the fabric from the back side. I'm passing right now. I'm passing the needle from the back bodice. Okay, not from the front fold. Front side is always be like folded over the seam of the back bodice, right? So first we have passed through the front. Uh, let me. Okay, first we have passed through the front bodice, the thread, and now we are passing through the back bodice right at the seam level. You can see I passed through it, then it's a little bit down, so I'm gonna go up and right. I just took two threads of the fabric and I passed through my needle through those two threads of the fabric. Can you see it? I hope you can. Yes. Today, if you want me, I can make it a little more closer to the camera. Okay, I made it a little bit more closer to the camera, so now it's gonna be quick. I passed it through the front bodice, okay, and that that was through the fold of the side seam, and from the back I'm passing it right above the stitching line of the seam. Okay, I'm not passing. I'm just passing through it right now. Let me show you this, and can you see it? The thread. Okay, what we're gonna do and how we're gonna hidden this stitch, this thread. I'm gonna pass my needle right through the same hole of the front bodice. I hope you can see it in the front bodice. And I'm gonna go like 0.5 centimeter or 0.4 centimeter down, not up down. And I'm gonna pass my needle through the yes through the stitching line of the front bodice. Right now I'm not connecting it with the back bodice right now. I just pass through it because right now we need to make it hidden, and you can see it's hidden now. And I made one mistake that I didn't strong I didn't make my thread stronger today. For that I need to pass it through the wax and then iron it, but I forgot to do that. Okay, today is like okay, a little bit confusing, a little bit irritating for you people because I need to check my camera again and again if the live stream got stopped mistakenly due to low internet connection or signals. I have to retry the not retry. I have to restart the live stream again. So back to the work. Now at this level, I have to remove the first needle because I have passed through the thread. I have passed the thread through the front front stitching line of the bodice, stitching line of the front bodice, stitching line of the side seam of the front bodice, and now I'm connecting it with the back right Okay, I can do two things. I can even pass it through like this, but at the same level I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna pick only two threads from the back neck collar stitching line. You can say that it's the collar. Okay, back, and you can see I've picked only two threads. Okay, because we need to make it invisible. You can call it trick stitch. It is also called an invisible stitch. So what we are doing is we are trying to make. No, we are not trying to make. We are trying to pass an invisible stitch at the side seam because we need to make it hidden. Otherwise, there is no point to make this stitch. Actually, we can stitch it from this side. So, and this stitch is used in a lot of couture finishes a lot of time. The hidden stitch, it is also called a hidden stitch, the invisible stitch, and the prick stitch. So that's why I'm just pricking it for passing my thread through the fabric. And how I'm pricking, I'm just lifting. I'm just passing. I'm just passing the thread uh, through 2 to 3 threads. But till now, I'm just passing it through 2 threads. You can see these are only 2 threads of the fabric of the weave. 2 threads of the weave of the fabric. I hope you can see it clearly. See, this is the back neck or back collar stitching line. So now what I'm gonna do, I have passed it through the front collar, or first I have passed it to the front stitching line, then I have passed it through the back back neck back collar stitching line. Now I'm gonna get in back in the same hole of the front collar stitching line. You can see this is the hole from where I have passed my needle, and right I'm passing it, and I'm actually going down around 0.5 to 4, yeah, 4 to 5 centimeters down to that stage. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stretch it, and you can see it's all hidden. There's nothing visible right now. Let me see one more time. Why, if my camera is still working and I'm still live? I'm not live here. Okay, let me see. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a short while. Just wait for 2-3 minutes and I'm coming back. Meanwhile, tell me, how's your weekend? Have you been to somewhere exciting that amused your mood, that make you laugh, or you did something that is quite interesting? Okay, my camera. I think it's gonna take time, and we're still live. I don't know what's happening. What is happening to it? Yeah, actually, I'm having weak signal of internet from last. It's been a week. Yeah, it's been a week. I'm facing through such problem. So I'm trying to fix it, but it's happening at the back end of the internet company. So I think something's wrong in internet connection, not here. But okay, let me refresh it again. I have opened one of the screen and on my laptop to see if my live stream is live or not. So from here I can figure it out. If there is any problem, if my live stream is getting stuck, then I'll reconnect it. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This makes me stressed out. Let's see. Here it's still working, but on the laptop it's not working. Low internet connection. So low. It's really low. I what should I do? What should I do? Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's go back. Okay, I'm coming back. Back. And I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Actually, I'm so sorry for the interruption, but let's make it work now. Hmm. Okay, let's make it work. First, I have to fix it. It's fixed. If it's not, it's okay. Still need to do something. Okay, let's do it again. We pass our thread to the front bodice stitching line at the neck, and I'm passing at the same level of the back collar or neck stitching line, and I'm picking only two threads, and I'm passing below the two threads of the back bodice or back bodice collar, whatever you can call it. And there I go. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna pass my needle right through the same hole of the front bodice, and I'm gonna do bone. And now I'm gonna go down right 0.5 centimeters, not more than that. But yes, you can go less than that, but not more than that. Otherwise, you're gonna get more gap, a bigger gap, and maybe the bigger gaps will give you some pullings. It may happen. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it and sew it. Let's do it. Okay. Yes, it's good to go. Wait. Now what else I can do? Hmm. Okay. So I've been thinking that should seriously put my needle somewhere. Okay, back. Let's pass my needle, and I mistakenly I have picked like 4-5 threads. No, not do that. Don't do that. Make sure pick as much thread as you can hidden them. Okay, not more than that, otherwise your stitch will be visible from the side. Even this stitch is also used for hand hemming of invisible, yeah, right, invisible zipper, anything where you want to make that thing invisible, but just use this thread. No, not this thread, just use this technique, this stitching line, and I'm passing, I'm going down right 0.4 to 5 centimeters, and now I'm going to stretch it to make it more invisible. Okay, now I'm going to pick only two threads. You must be thinking why I'm not wearing my symbol today. Actually, I don't need it. And my needle is picking only, my needle was picking only one thread. That needle. Okay, again, I'm gonna pass my needle through the front stitching seam, and I'm gonna remove this draping pin, and it's right a little bit, no, it's getting more than 0.5, and it is almost 0.5, and just stretch it. and make it hidden, right? Okay. To make sure if it's 5 or not, let me show you. Yes, do it. So here you can see it's exactly 5 centimeters. Or you can calculate it from here. Even you can calculate it to 1, 2, 3, almost 4 centimeters. 0.4 centimeters. Oh, no centimeters at this side. Yes, exactly 0.5 centimeter. Again, exactly 0.5. This one is on 0.2. No. That one is the wrong one. Make sure your stitch, you pass through your stitch right after a distance of 0.5 centimeter, but not more than that. Lesser can be good, but not more than that. So let's pass it through again and again, and yeah, we did it. We've done it. Okay, again, I'm gonna pass my needle through the same hole of this front stitching line or of the front seam line. It's a stitching line of the side seam. Actually, on both sides, we're passing our thread right above or right on the stitching lines. Okay, because when we stitch, we pass through our stitch right above the stitching line. That's what I'm doing in my hand sewing as well. Okay, 2 threads, pass it through, or maybe actually there was a no, don't do it. Message. Oh my god, what happens? Okay, going back to the same hole from where we put our needle out. You can see this is the front stitching line. This is the front bodice stitching line, and this is the back bodice stitching line. And I'm passing my needle right after 5 to 4, 0.5 to 4 centimeters, and I'm taking my needle out. I hope you can see it. If you can't see it, I'll try my best to show you. Okay, when it's done from the front side, let's do it at the back side, right on your stitching line. Pick two threads of the weave and pass your needle under those 2 threads. Let me pass it through. Oh God, why doesn't pass it? Oh gosh, when it pass through, it's this is not 2 threads. Okay, these are the 2 threads, and now you can see it. I did it. Okay, I've passed my needle under the 2 weave threads of the fabric from the back bodice. Now I'm gonna back in my front stitching hole, the same hole, and you can see I'm passing the stitch at the same level from the front to the back and going back in the front to make the stitch invisible. And what I'm going what I'm doing then what I'm going then what I'm doing then I'm going down exactly 0.5 centimeters down at the stitching line. I'm taking my needle out of it and just pass it through, and I'm gonna stretch it, and this is how I'm making it invisible, right? So now I don't have to tell you again and again. I already told you 2 3 times, so let's do it quickly. Oh god. Okay, let's pause it. Maybe I need to take my chair a little bit up. Okay, okay. So let's pass it through, and I also have to check my camera. Open your mouth, close your mouth. Let's check my camera. Yes, I'm okay. Let's pass it through. Let me pass it through carefully, carefully, carefully. Don't prick your finger or your nail. Don't prick needle inside your nail or finger. Be careful when you're doing, you know, hand sewing or hand hemming, and if you're afraid that you're gonna prick your finger, put a thimble on it. Okay, I'm gonna back and I'm gonna pass the same stitch, but I think we are not today. It's not a thimble day. It's our day. I think I need to remove this dripping pin as well. So I just remove it and I'm gonna pass. Oh, this is a tricky part. The neckline. This is quite tricky because I need to pass my needle a little bit, you know, 0.5 centimeter down, but it's a curvy part, so that's why I'm facing a little problem because I think it's complicated. So let's do it. Again, I'm gonna pass my needle at the same level on my back bodice, right? And I'm going in the same hole of the front stitching line, same, and then we're going down, and this one is tricky. I didn't thought about it earlier. It's gonna happen. Actually, you know on self size, on full size dress form, this is not happening because they have a bigger version of everything, because this one is like a miniature, so yeah. But I can do it. I did it on my doll, so yeah, it's tricky, but I know I can do it. So I'm putting my needle in the same hole at the front seam, and I'm gonna pass it through. This one is the trickiest one, I think, not the previous one, but yeah, I think I can pass it through the fabric. Oh, I'm passing through the fabric. Okay. Okay. Thank God. I can pass it through. I'm gonna stretch it. I'm gonna pick two threads from here. I'm gonna go back. Oh my God, this hand hemming is quite tricky. On every level, I have to face some complications, but it's okay. I can do it. Let me see if there is not a problem, or if there is a problem. Yes, there is a problem. How can what I'm doing at this level is I'm just tilting my fabric, and maybe at this level you have to pass your thread right at 1 centimeter distance, because it makes us to do it. All I need to do is, you know, pass it through quickly. And yeah, sometimes I get so serious when I'm working. I am. And I get another surprise. My thread has the knot. I need to remove it. Okay, doesn't matter. We can still fix it, or we can still stitch it. Okay, let's pass it again, and oh, please, please, please. Okay, good, 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 good. I don't want my thread to be, just what I want is to come out, and this is what I was afraid of. Is that I'm gonna lose this one, and let's pass it now. And if we successfully pass it through, need to cut it again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let me pass it one thread first, then the other thread, I guess. Things happens in stitching, especially when you lose your thread. When you need to lose your thread. Okay. Okay. I think I can pass the other one. I hope I don't pass it on wrong sides. Trying to pass it from the same side. Yeah. Oh, wow. This needle has a bigger hole. So, yes. Actually, and luckily, I passed the thread from the same side. And we didn't lose anything. Oh, please don't give us any other surprise. You're not ready for that. Okay, I'm not ready for another surprise. So let me make it clear. It's okay. Okay. Let's try another tricky stitch. Pass it, thank God. And yes, I pass it. Oh, it's not a bad idea. If I just, make this thread into 4, I'll do it later on. Not now. But yeah, later. Let's cut it off. But don't lose your thread, don't use your needle. Keep holding down. Okay, why are you picking my needle? What do you want with our needle? Okay. So let's pass it, please. Okay, now I'm gonna pass it through. Yes, again, it's giving us the liberty to do. See, this happens, but no worries. You can still fix it. How? Things happens. This is the blooper, actually. Oh God, I don't want to do it. I don't want to repeat it again. Okay, let's go back. Let's start it in opposite direction. If it doesn't let us work in that direction, okay, we're gonna start it from this direction. Maybe it works. It's not maybe, it's a confirmed thing that it's gonna work. Work. Let's make it work. Work. And I'm gonna do the same. All of those people who just joined me, I'm gonna tell you how how do we pass our hidden stitch. I think my chair is a little up. Could go down a little bit. A little not. Okay, this much down is fine. Then that much up. Okay, I passed the needle. I I made a first. I need to make a clean node. It wasn't a clean one, so let's twist it and first twist it and stretch it, and I'm gonna cut the extra thread. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass my thread in between the fold of the front shoulder seam line, and this is actually our stitching line, and make sure the black graphite one is our actually stitching line, and I have to pass it in a way that my I was making a mistake, but it's okay. Mistakes are to make mistakes. It's better than don't make them. Don't try to be perfect. Okay, we have successfully passed it through, and right now I've passed almost four threads because we need to make it strong for a long time. That's why, and it's a complete fitted bodice, and we are covering it on our actually, it's a cover of our dress form. So you can do the same procedure on your dress form when you want on your dress form cover if you want to make it the new one. If you're really getting tired of the old one, if you want to change the color of the dress form or the color of your dress form, you can do it. You need to, do the same procedure for that, and you're gonna do all these steps for that. Okay, if you make the cover in panels, that is actually good. Later on, you don't have to mark the panel lines for any of your design because these are the reference lines from now on. Okay, so I passed my thread through the seam of the front bodice, and I'm gonna pass my thread from the stitching line of the back bodice seam, shoulder seam, and I'm picking almost through not through. I'm passing, actually I'm passing through, but I am not picking through. Actually, this is gonna come right at this stage we really need to put a needle on it, because without needle it's not actually letting us to make to pass a stitch, because that's getting really difficult, and I don't wanna lose my stitching line. And let me check if I'm still online. Yes, I am. Okay, let me pass the thread right on my shoulder seam, right at my shoulder seam at the back, and I'm going to stretch it, and I'm putting my needle back in the same hole of a front shoulder seam line, and I'm gonna pass it through right after 0.5 centimeter distance, and now I can stretch it, and I'm gonna do the same procedure for the rest of the shoulder, and I'm passing it in opposite. Make sure you're passing your needle at the same level of the front to the back. The level has to be the same. Look, the level is the same. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm putting my needle back in the same hole, and right after 0.5 centimeter, I'm gonna make it come out of the fabric, and I'm gonna stretch it. This is really good, really. What I'm gonna do is, again, what I'm gonna do is I'm just repeating it, and learning my chair is not helping me. I'm sorry for the box. Back again. Actually, I'm checking my stream that am I still online or not? Yes, I am. So can I pass it quickly, all by myself, or you guys still wanna sit? Let me see if I can make it down. I can't, but okay. Let's do it, do it, and pass your needle and take it out right after 0.5 centimeters on your shoulder seam at the front, or at the front, and stretch it. And I'm gonna pick two of the threads at the back shoulder seam or back shoulder stitching line, and I pass my thread under those threads of the fabric, and yes, I'll pull it. Not too much harsh, but yeah, to make your stitch strong, either use a thick thread or use like 4 threads like I'm doing right now. But this is also your choice. I'm passing it and I'm getting back in the same hole, and I'm gonna pass it through again. Trouble, but it's okay. Okay, so make sure you're passing your needle at the same level on a back shoulder stitching line, and just pull it and put your needle back in a hole of your front shoulder stitching line, and move your needle 0.5 to 1 centimeter ahead and take it out. Then again pull it. I'm not gonna remove the last stitch. It will help us to do it quickly. So yeah, I've reached. Now I'm quickly picking it up and putting it back in a front hole and pass it like. Now I need to use thimble. Oh, I need to use thimble. Thimble is smaller, but okay, let's do it. Okay, okay, okay. Let's picking the threads from a back bodice at the same level. I'm gonna put my needle back in the same hole at a frontal line. You can see, or I can show you again. Like, no. I need to put it back in the same hole. Actually, I was mistakenly putting it a little bit up, like right after 2 3 threads of the first hole, but that was wrong. That was wrong actually. I need to put it back in the same hole of a front shoulder, and yeah, let's pass it. Okay. Okay. Again, I've reached to the complicated part, and yeah, actually, okay. I took it out, thank God, and now, oh. Okay, later on, I'll remove this thread. This one, wrong side. Okay, you can see this is the front shoulder stitching line, and what I have dropped is my symbol. I'll pick it up, and I should put my clipper down before I put it in my eye. Okay, what we have done is, let me show you clearly if you can see it. I have passed my needle through the front shoulder stitching line, and what I'm gonna do at the same level, I'm gonna pass my needle right under two threads down, right I'm passing my needles right below the two threads of a back fabric, back shoulder line fabric weave, and I'm gonna pull it. And what I'm gonna do now again, I'm gonna put my, not my finger, I'm gonna put my needle back inside of my fabric, and I'm trying to take it out from this hole. Actually, hole are not necessary, but actually I have to remove the previous stitch if I really need to pass a smooth stitch. Need to remove the previous stitch, and yeah, now I can easily come out from the hole. Okay, this part is so tricky, but don't worry, it's okay if you see some of the funny faces appearing on my face. Okay, because I'm working and this part is quite, tricky and serious, so I have to be serious at this level. Have to pull it. I need to figure some of the threads from the back, and I'm gonna put it back at the front. I'm putting it back right at the front. Okay, so Moisa, are you missing me? And I'm repeating the same procedure. What happened? What do you want? Moisa? Come here. If you want to play with me, come here. I'm working here. Okay. I need to pull it strongly so the thread will be invisible at this level. Okay. What is under my thread? Mannequin stand. Dress form, put it back. So I have predict successfully. And I need to put it back here. And again, from this level, I'm passing. Tricky part, completely tricky. Okay, at this level, what can we do? Either we'll finish our stitch right at the next stitch line, or we need to face a lot of our tricky stuff. A lot of sticky part. No. There's nothing sticky. But I'm trying to say, either you can fix your stitch or finish your stitch right at the neckline. So you can make a separate stitch at a collar level and at a shoulder level. Okay, that is quite easy for you. But if you're copying me, if you're doing the same as I'm doing, you need to face, you know, something new and something complicated. So I think if the stitch is open, if I'll open it up, I can easily pass my stitch. And every time it happens, I always forgot to take my, what do we call it, seam ripper, right? And instead of using seam ripper, I'm always using my clipper. It's all round for me. Who else is using as a all rounder? The seam rip? No, it's not the clipper. The scissors. Okay, let's back to the work. And now I need to take it out. Need to cut off all the stitches, and I'm repeating it. And it's okay. It's the last time. Don't worry. You don't have to repeat it again and again. Okay, what you're gonna do is open the stitch, pass it through like this, then mark your Make sure where is your stitching point. And pass your needle like this and pass it through the back fabric like it, and pick only 2 to 3 threads, not more than that, otherwise your stitch will be visible. Okay, I'm passing it right after 0.5 centimeter and again centimeters. Again, I'm passing it through the back collar, through the fabric of back collar, right at a stitching line at the sides next seam. I'm trying to pick 2 threads, and I don't want more than that. So yeah, it's a quick thing, but it's taking time. Make sure you're passing it on a seam level. And pass it. Are you okay? Okay. Seam level. And I don't know from where does this thread is coming, and I've removed it. Make sure you're doing on a seam level, otherwise you'll get some pullings in between your stitching distance. Okay, so okay, let me relax my shoulders. Let me check it again. I'm back. I'm back, and let's do it again and again and again. And this one is not that difficult. Let's pass it again through the back fabric, and we're gonna repeat this stitch all the way at our side seam. I've already passed it through. Yes, exactly through the stitching line of the shoulder. And now soon we're gonna finish it at this level. And this is a little bit complicated right now because my arms are getting so tired. But anyways, I'm gonna make it invisible anyway. 2 threads, put it back. Okay, to make it completely invisible, try to use 1 thread. But in this situation, if it's your dress form, then you need to use something stronger, something like 2 threads or something thicker thread. And you can see this is getting invisible. This is what I was trying to do. Okay, let's pick 2 more threads. Exactly. From this side, I'm gonna put my needle back in the same hole of the front stitching line. I'm trying to take it out here, from here. Yeah. Through pass it through the needle and one more time. One, two, three. Okay, this is getting tiring, and we're going to finish our stitch somewhere here. So let's press it quickly, and I'm gonna put it back here, and then what? Then inside, I'm gonna secure my stitch. First, I have to pull it all. And yeah, right, this is hidden now, and now I can skewer it here, here, inside of the fabric, and make knots. To make it invisible. We have successfully did it at the upper side, and this was the most tricky part. Seriously, this was completely a tricky one, and my shoulders are so tired, God. But thank God, it's finished. Now we're gonna go at, at our side seam for the both sides, and we're passing to here and just remove it. And thank God I don't want to do it again. I seriously don't want to do it again. Okay, what I want is a fine fold inside it and just put your top of the neck back on it, and it's done. So let's do it at the side. For that, first take out this small thread, we don't need it. And at side, I'm gonna do the same thing, but at this time, I'm not gonna come from the armhole level. I'm gonna start it from the hem level, okay? Because that's easy. If I'll start from here, then again I'm gonna have shoulder issue with that. I'm getting tired and stuff like that. But now, yes, I can make my chair a little bit down. Where it allows me. Yes, it allows me. Okay, let's pass a thread. What I'm gonna do is I'm passing a double thread, so make sure how much do you need. Okay, so I'm passing it a double thread. And yeah, so how I'm gonna pass my thread. There, there is also a thread passing. I need to remove not my finger, only my ring for now. And let's twist it. So let's pass it. Time to pass the thread through the needle. The needle is still straight. Great. Okay, let's pass it. Let me pass it. I'm trying to pass my thread, and I'm having itching on my ear. Not ear, in my eye. Okay, let's pass the thread through a needle right at this level. Once we have successfully passed our first thread, it happens. I also have a thread pass needle or needle threader to pass a thread through the needle, but I'm not using it. It's a good exercise for your eye. That's why I'm doing it manually. So let's pass our other thread. It's a good exercise for your eyes, for your eyesight. So try to do it all by your own. But if you can't do it, if you think like it's so tiring, it's so irritating, I don't want to do it, then use a threader. It will quickly pass both of the threads through the needle, and you don't have to, like me, you don't have to then work like me. Let me. No, I have to cut a tape one more time. Pass it carefully. Now I can do it. Uh, mm, pass it through. Yes, I think my hair is coming out. Okay, yes. Okay, now I'm gonna make it equal to the other edge of the thread, and when it's equal, let's join both of the threads, both of the edges of the thread, twist it a little bit, twist it around your finger like this, and then pass it from the hole of the loop or from the loop, and yeah, just pull it from both sides, and it's gonna love this. Let's cut the extra thread, and first, oh no, we're gonna start it from the bottom. So for that, I think now I'm allowed to put my take my. Yes, I'm still online. I'm online, but I'm not lying. I'm just online. Okay, I'm passing it. I'm passing it. I'm passing it through the fold, through the seam fold of the stitching line at the side seam. I'm passing my needle through the fold of the side seam, and from where I'm taking my needle out is that actually the side stitching, side seam stitching. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass through my needle at a seam level. I hope you can see it at a seam level here, and I'm gonna pick only 2 to 3 threads. Right, I'm gonna pull my thread and make sure I'll not get any knot in it. Okay, now I'm gonna put my needle back and come and now I'm gonna put my needle back in the same hole. You see that this at a front side seam, I'm putting it back in the same hole, and I'm gonna take it out right above the almost 0.5 centimeter above from the last stitching hole, and yes, and what I'm gonna do now, make sure I can pull it. Now I'm gonna do it quickly, and I pass the stitch at the same level by picking 2 of the threads of from the weave of the fabric. I'm taking 2, I'm putting it back, passing it up, and taking it out right after 0.5 centimeter, and I'm gonna pull it tightly, not lightly, tightly. So this is how I'm making it hidden, the hidden stitch. Let me do it again, the same level. I'm pulling it back, same hole, and Yes, this tutorial is, you know, a lot of like, so serious, like we're working in a school, in a fashion school, when you're busy and your teacher is standing on your head and you get so serious, and at that time you really don't want to laugh or do anything because you're getting scared that is there a mistake in my design or my stitching, why does she or he standing on my head. Okay, so here is a little problem. The stitch is got little uneven. Maybe I can fix it. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And I did it. Let's straighten your back. Don't- And put your needle back in your front seam. Pass it through and take it out right after 0.5 centimeter. Pull off, pull all of your thread carefully. Make sure there is no knot. Okay, then repeat the same procedure. I hope you can see it. If you cannot, tell me. I can fix my camera. So let's pass it through the fabric, the thread. Try to make your, not your needle, but try to make your stitch hidden or invisible, because we are doing invisible hemming right now. There are a lot of type of invisible hemming. We are doing a one type today. I'll teach you some other types soon. Also, we'll do some of the fabric painting as well. Maybe tomorrow. What do you think about that? Good idea. Let's do something fabric. Not something fabric painting. We really need to do that, actually. The thing is, I also haven't tried before, so it's a good idea. Let's do it together. I didn't do it before. Most of you didn't try it also. So let's do it tomorrow, inshallah. And what happened here is nothing. So far, so good. Just pull it and make it look, oh, come on, please, I don't know, invisible. And you can see my stitch is completely invisible. Okay, I think I put my needle magnet down in a second floor of my table. My table having multiple floors, like three, like we are having floors in our houses. Okay, make sure you're passing your needle on a same level at your back bodice, like which is equal to the level of the front bodice. Like I'm doing it. So make sure the both of the stitch you're picking from the front and the back, they supposed to be on same levels, on same angle, same level. If they go slightly up and down, then you will find a lot of bubble in a side seam and stuff like that. But if there is nothing like that, then you're secure. And you can easily hit a hydro stitch, and I have mistakenly kicked my camera stand. That's why it got a little bit shaky. Okay, let's have fun. Something, because we are doing the same procedure. So now we have to make it quick. We can take our needles out one by one. Oh, so try to pass pass a needle from the same hole of the previous stitch. Try to pass a needle from the same hole of a previous stitch and take it out right 0.5 centimeter above from the back stitch, and I'm putting my needle in the wrong side. Okay, let's pass it through. Let's pass it one more time. Let me do it. Okay, successfully have done this. I successfully done it. So let's make sure you're not stitching your side seam with the, under covering of the dress form or mannequin. This is not a croquis, right? Okay, I'm passing my needle in the same hole and getting up, 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 up. Go up like you go say it in Harry Potter when they are picking their broomstick first time. They were like up, 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 and it was the Hermione who picked her broomstick first. Be like a Hermione, be intelligent like her, or be like yourself. That is the best thing. Just be like yourself, be creative, and show your creativity to the world. Okay, now we can talk something else other than I'm telling you the same stitching procedure. And I'm removing my my needle one by one, passing it again, and I seriously don't want my uh, thread to break at this level, because if it will be break at this level, we'll be in big trouble, some sort of trouble. We'll be facing, oh come on, the thread got stuck in my finger or in my ring. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take two of the threads from and make sure you're not picking the other fabric cover, other mannequin cover. Actually, I didn't remove it because it will give me more stuffing. That's why. And also, I didn't cover the shoulder armholes. That's also a reason. But why I want to make the new cover, because in my future draping, I don't want any sort of extra stretches while I'm adding pleats in my dress. If I'm making something fitted, everything we're gonna do in this on this cover from now on, and there will be zero type of you know zero chance of pulling, because we are using quite it's we are using a thicker fabric. After finishing this tutorial, we'll do something fabric painting. When we're done with that, then we'll start making our dress. So we will always make it on our half scale dress form. Then we'll make the full dress. Okay, I'm gonna pick two of the threads from the weave of back, and Moises back also, back bodice, and I'm putting my needle back in, taking out my dripping pin, and putting my needle back in my side seam of the front bodice, and I think you can see Let me show you. Moisa, do you want to join us? Do you want to sit on my table? Moisa, if I can make some space, maybe I can fit Moisa here with me. Moisa, do you want to sit here? If there is some space for you, or you can sit here with us. Why are you spinning my mannequin? What's wrong? Actually, if we are getting bored, it's a good idea to join Moisa. Moisa, isn't she adorable? She's so cute. I love. How many of you have pets and cats and anything like birds and something like that? And she's so adorable. She's trying to fit here. Okay, sit. Oh my God, she's so adorable. She's gonna sleep now. Moisa, turn. Okay, let me take my camera a little bit down so you can see her as well with me and my cat. Moisa? Oh, she's so adorable. Okay. Okay, let's pick up my symbols. Just relax myself for 2-3 minutes and check. Check, check, check. I need a break. But don't go away. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Moisa, Moisa. Moisa, she's so cute. Isn't she? Doesn't she? She's so cute. Okay, I'm making a way for me to join all of you. Okay, so yes, I'm back, and I hope you can see me clearly with Moisa. The adorable, my wizard. Moisa is my wizard. Moisa, don't. Am I right? Don't try to grab the thread. Okay, let's. I hope there was no needle under this none. Okay, let's pass it through and finish our tutorial quickly. Let's I'm trying my best to pick the same hole. Actually, if the dress form isn't wearing this bodice, seriously, it would be a lot more easier to do it than doing this way. And she's gonna sleep now. Okay. Let's keep passing us, thread. Keep on passing, keep on passing. And keep repeating the same procedure. And be careful when you're pulling the thread, don't break it. Put it and put it back. And then now what I'm gonna do is And you know, the full procedure of this stitching is like this. Make sure you're passing the thread on the seam level, and that's it. Just do it. Ta 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 ta. Oh my god. Moisa, she's so adorable and cute and loving. Okay, our falcons, we'll try our best to finish it as soon as possible. So let's make it quick and let's talk less. Just keep pulling your threads. Don't forget it. And make sure you're passing it on the same level. To the front. Why are you sleeping here? You wanna sleep? Let me take you somewhere on your bed. Come on, come here. He's going to bye bye. Okay, sit here. Okay, this is something. This is a soft place. Okay, I'm back again. Taking my needle out, putting my needle back, and that's it. Just taking your needle out and putting it back, and again taking it out and putting it back. And what have I done? Take it out actually. From Moisa, don't do that. Moisa, come out from the bag. Why are you doing with the bag? What are you doing? Oh, okay, I understand. Let's sit here. Sit here. My cat is with me. And I want her to sleep here because it's so hard and the space is so small. All I wanted if she want to stay for a while, but the minute I found out that no, it's not a good idea. This space is quite hard. Not preferable to let her stitch sit here. So I shifted I shifted her and she's gone. Maybe to her bed. Okay. Let's quickly pass it through and through right on 1 centimeter stitch and take two of the threads and again so, and you can see the stitches here. Again, and taking the needle out and putting back on my magnet and use three, and I'm gonna take my needle, come out from the same hole from where we have removed our draping pin. Okay, now it's time to pull again. Oh, this is why I'm afraid of pulling. Every time it happens after a short while or longer. So we need to secure it first. But I'm good. If it happens with you, what you need to do is take 3, 4, you know, threads. I mean, open 4 stitches first, open them, then after doing it, what you need to do next is, with the help of one needle, with the help of your needle, you're gonna add a knot here. Okay, I'm passing the needle. Okay, let me show you how I'm gonna secure this thread if it happens to you. Okay, it's a tip. It's a good tip. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm passing my needle below the stitch, and I am pulling it up. Oh, with the help of my needle, I'm pulling the thread up. So yeah, successfully did it. Okay, let me take it out one more time. Let me show you one more time. Just twist it, take it out like this, and then pull it, and now pull it strongly, this much strong. Okay, now add a knot. If you're passing a thread in your breastbone side seam, this is a good idea. If you don't want to lose all of your hard work, all you need to do is just pull it tightly, grab it here, and wrap it around your fingers. Then pass one side of the thread through the loop and just pull it again to make it tighter. But to make it more secure, I think add 2 or 3 stitches. And I'm thinking now from where I need to start. I wish I have a magic wand so I can complete it. I can complete it quickly, but as far as we don't have it, we need to do it all by ourselves. Let's go back. Let's do it. So okay, this is what happens when you don't have a strong thread and you're stitching it in. I need, I think, moisturize. Okay, slowly and carefully you can pass it through the loop, and that's it. Cut off the extra thread, and yes, we are done. Here, and this is how we're gonna stitch all the way up to the armhole. If there is a space or if there is none, to remove the upper. No. Now I have to start it a little bit down. So, but make sure your needle is coming from. Yes, it came successfully. Now I'm picking a fabric here, 2 threads going back in. Yes, back in, and it's gonna give us a big help. And no, I'm not gonna pull. so hard, so because I don't want to break my thread one more time. I have already did this mistake twice, so I think this much mistakes are enough for today. Okay, I'm putting it back in the same hole, and it's coming up from the same level where our stitch has been broken. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick from the back a little ahead from the last one, two threads ahead from the last stitch where we have secured all of our stitch, side seam stitch. Remember where we? Okay, wait a sec. Let me pass it through. Okay, let's pass it through here, and yeah, at this level we can take our mannequin and put it up, and let me see if I'm still. Oh my normal now. Like, oh, today is a good day actually. Really good. It's a good day. You know how? My internet didn't, you know, create any trouble today. Although I'm using the same internet and it's not giving me full signal, but I'm still on air. And that's a good part. Okay. Okay, let me pass it through in the same direction at the same level. And I'm passing my thread. Oh, come on, don't pick my needle. Oh, what I'm braiding is my ring. Okay, putting it back in the same hole, right above 0.5 centimeters. I'm taking my needle out. I'm getting back in my backside seam. Then I'm putting it back in my front side seam in the same hole of a same stitch. And then I'm going 0.5 centimeters up from that stitch and take my needle out from the front bodice fabric, and I'm going to repeat it again and again till it will reach to the armhole level. So yeah, I'm stitching it and fixing it, stitching it and fixing it, and you can see we have almost make it invisible, but okay. I'm just trying to finish it quickly. Okay, thank God my thread hasn't broken yet. Every time I pull my thread out to make to make the stitch invisible, every time whenever I pull, I feel like, oh my god, I have broken the thread. Then when I have completely pulled, most of the time it hasn't broken. I say, oh my god, thank God it didn't happen again. It already happens with me today twice, I guess. Let me know how much does it happen to you when you're doing invisible stitch like this and you have to pull it this much. Are you facing same problems, or you're not facing the same problems? Okay, let me know. I want to hear that from you. Share your experience with her. Oh, with me, not with her. Share your experience with me. Hey, that's helpful for me. What do you think? Okay, I'm putting my needle at the same level on my back bodice, and I'm putting my needle back in Now same stitching pole of my front bodice. I'm trying to take it out right after 0.5 centimeter distance from each of the stitch, and it happens. You can see that, but it's okay, it doesn't matter. It's our, you can make mistake in this, but don't do it in your couture. But when you make a couture, no one of us will do any of this mistake. It's the cover of the dress form. We have to fix it. That's why it's happening, but it's okay. Okay. I'm putting it back right after 0.5 centimeters. I'm taking it out like this. I'm gonna pull it now. Yes, I'm a little bit tired, but not so tired. Still trying to fix it and stitch it. All we need to do is stitch it and fix it, right? It's our motto. When we are doing stitching, it's like try to stitch it and fix it. It's a stitching, logo. No, it's our stitching code. Stitch it and fix it, and don't be afraid of doing anything. Just keep experimenting with your work. Believe me, you'll find something new every time. A new trick or maybe a new tip. This is how you can explore yourself other than you're just doing the same stuff. Okay. Uh, uh, I think I need to pick it up. And I'm back again. Let me see if you can see it. No, you're not. What? You cannot see it. Now you may. Okay. If I can focus on the mannequin. So I can explain it to you one more time, but first we have to remove the draping pin. Okay, so once we have removed the draping pin, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my needle in between the front seam fold, the side seam. Front, it's a front bodice, and I'm trying to take it out. Let me see. Okay, see from the fold of front bodice seam. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my needle out of it, all of it. I'm gonna pull it a little, okay? If you can see it, and at the same level on the back fabric, I'm gonna take 2 to 3 threads, right? 2 to 3 threads. These are the 2 threads from the weave of the back fabric. And then what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put it back in the same hole of the front side seam. Look, I'm now move my needle. Oh God, put it back in the same hole. Move my needle 0.5 centimeter up and take it out right after 0.5 centimeters. And now what I'm gonna do is gonna pull it to make it hidden. Some of them are not hidden, but don't try to pull it so hard that it will break again. We have already fixed it twice. Now I don't have that much strength to do it again, so don't do it. Seriously, don't do it. Bible's favorite color is pink. among my subscribers, who is pink lover? I am the pink lover. And who else have a same taste like I do have? I do have, I have. Okay, put it back in the same hole. Remove the needle. Oh my god, it got tilted while putting in it. Actually, it was so hard when I was pinning the side seam because I was trying to pull the fabric together with and pin it with the back one and a half. And this is like the fitted dress. That's why whenever it gets harder to stretch and to fix it with each other at a same level, oh my god, it was so hard. So most of the time, my needle get tilted and have to switch with that needle to the other one. So let's back to our tutorial, and we're gonna finish it soon. I think within half an hour. Half an hour. It's okay. How many of you are getting tired now? I'm not. I'm the one who is working. You're the one who's watching. Why are you getting tired? You have to enjoy it. Let me see if my stream is still online. Yes, it is. It is. Okay. So let's do it again. It's a tricky part because it's a waist curve. We reached to the waist curve. My God, I just remember the neck curve. It was also the trickiest part when I was stitching. Remember? It was like half an hour ago. Okay, let's pick 2 to 3 threads from the same level. Yeah, this time these are the 3. So put it back in the same hook right after. Take out your needle tip right after 0.5 centimeter, and at this level, yes, 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 guys, my artifacts. We have to remove our pin and other pin, tilted one. We need to separate it with the. Actually, I have those needles are not reusable for me, so I'm gonna throw them. That's the best option. Or I can make them straighten. Yes. When my cameras, I don't, nothing happened with my camera. What is happening right now? Need to take my needle 0.5 centimeter above from this stitch, and yes, we have done it. This is not what I meant to do. Oh my god, it's the third time. How many times do I have to do the same mistake? It's been the third time. Kindly share your experience with me. If any one of you making your dress forms cover, does it happen to you? Is it? If it's happening to you, how many times did it happen to you? How many times? I'm so tired that I don't have that I don't want to do it again. So so what I'm gonna do? Okay, at this level, I can separate half of the thread from the other half, and I'm gonna pull it like this. I'm gonna put like this. I'm gonna pull it again, and now I'm gonna add a knot here like this. Oh god. I'm gonna do it one more time. My man. I think I have to put it in my thumb and I need to stitch it with my thumb. Bring from both sides. I think this is good to go here, and this one is you can put it in on the other side. Okay, let's pull it. And I think I need to add one more note to make it more secure. No, we can't. No. We can't secure it with by binding these threads because these are the cotton threads. Just put it in. Let's add a knot here, and I'm gonna remove one of the needles. Now I have to take my needle out from this one, from this stage. I need to relax for 2 minutes. Let's talk about something else. So, have you ever tried to make your own dress form at home? We'll try that someday. I mean, by using what is that material? I'm just forgetting. Let me remind myself. I remember. I'm trying to. God, what is that? White material. It's like thermopole, something like that. We'll buy the block of thermopole and we'll carve it and try to make a dress form like this. Many people are doing it, so then you don't have to buy a small scale or half scale or miniature dress form. You can make it with that. All you need to do is to scrape it according to the size of the body you need it, and then yes, as much as it's getting fine and the shape is getting clear, you'll get your mannequin, the homemade. We'll try that one seriously. Okay, let's go back to our work, and I wanna make my needle. You know, let's. I don't want to take it out from here. Actually, I want to take it out from here. Now it's coming out, and I think I need something else, something flattened. Maybe this will help, and this is gonna definitely help us to take a needle. This is what DIA. Oh, DIY. Sorry, not DIA. Okay, okay, please, Allah help us. We don't wanna make this mistake again. When you ask help from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, He always helps us. I believe that actually He always helps me. That's why most of the time I'm happy, and most of the time I'm happy because of my family members. Okay. So let's focus now. what we need to do now. We need to focus on work. Focus, focus, focus. We don't want to break our sweat right now. No, yes, seriously. At this stage, we really don't want to break our sweat. What we're gonna do is just pass it through. Clear. Don't do that. Clear, carefully, and I make a mistake, but it's okay. And I know you can see. So let me switch it like this, and I should be like this. And let me take my like this, and you can see me. Can you see me? Yes. If I'm sitting like this, yes, you can see me. And if this, yes. And hopefully you can see my stitches as well. It's been 2 hours. I haven't noticed it. That how much time hasn't passed. It's been 2 hours. Right. Okay. Let me pass one more thread. And where is our helper? Where is our helper? Oh my god. Where did it go? Okay. It's staying at the floor, but we need it about with the help of something small. If you're having anything small with you, just take your needle out with the help of that. Um, I'm not hidden my where was that? I'm not hidden my loops and knots now inside of my seam because I don't want to make it visible and I don't want to put a lot of stress on it. If it will have a lot of stretch and stress, it will be open up in somewhere in the future, which I really don't want because it takes a lot of time. It's been 2 hours. So let me take it out. No, not like this. Not like this. Okay. I hurt my finger. Yes, I can see that. Okay. Come on. I think this is right after 0.4 or 3 centimeter, but don't worry. Okay, it's okay. We can do it. We are the survivors of the crafts. We are the survivors of the crafts. So we can do it. Stay with me. Don't try to sleep and don't try to run away. Oh, okay. This is how we stitch our. Oh my god, okay. Most of you have experienced this in corset making, right? Or maybe while wearing the corset when you're stretching the laces, pull it off to make it look you slim and fitter. I think I need some sort of laces to do this procedure. What do you think? Okay. I'm trying my best to make you active and everything and making myself active. This is not as boring as it looks like, but yes, I need to pull it a little bit more, but not pull it too much that you will lose. You're gonna lose it again. So pass it through again and again. Yes. Through What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it inside of. Okay, I'm pushing all the volume inside of the seam, so that will help us to make it look smoother. And I think at this side we need to add a tape for a straight seam line. Okay, I wasn't expecting this much volume will be up here when I'm stitching it, because when I was pinning it, it wasn't this much. I haven't found this much volume. It was so hard when I was pinning the side seam. Most of the dripping pins are getting tilted and getting out of shape, and I have to remove them a lot of time. Okay, some of them are not. Okay, at this level we are completely unable to make it invisible, but yeah, we can make it. We can still make them small, but this is not at the same level. This is where we can put it on the same level. And I really wanna make it hidden, but I don't know. I can do it now or not. Okay, every time when I make one of the stitch hidden, the other one gets looser. So let's take it out. I'm going one step back, and now I'm gonna do this to the stitch to make it look invisible. This is the only solution I can do. Okay, now we can make it invisible one more time. And no, you can't see neither my face nor the side seam, but now you can see it clearly. And maybe I can put my chair a little bit back. But now let's take a break of 2-3 minutes. Let's talk about something else. Something we're not done yet. We still need time. And I'm so tired right now. But it's okay. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, let's take a break. What do you think? Or let's finish it first and then take a break. Okay, I'm back one more time. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, let me pass my thread. Let's get serious one more time. Let's pass it through. Actually, I'm trying to complete it quickly, but good things take time. You can't finish it quickly if you if you are really doing something nice and something sincerely. It all takes time. You can't finish it. Quick, quick, quick. Okay. This happens. You can see that I'm passing my needle through the same hole at a front side seam, but I don't know why, but this part is not as tricky as this part was the neckline one. Oh my god, and the shoulder one. This is not as tricky as that one. It was like, killing time. My neck got tired. I was wondering what I need to do. And you must be thinking why these tutorials are not surprising for you. Okay, to make you awake, I'll do something creative next time, but I'm thinking to start fabric, not fabric making, fabric painting. Of course. Yes, we can even start fabric making, but we'll focus on dressmaking more. What do you think? Actually, I'm not a textile designer, but yeah, my minors are in textile designing. So yeah, let's make it hidden. I'm not pulling it too hard because this time I don't want to lose my thread. Even though I'm using the same thread. Oh god. Make sure you're passing it through the same level. At the same level. Okay. And now I'm passing it back. You can see it like this. And now again you're allowed to make our stitch hidden. And one more time. Again back in my fabric, take it out. Let and thank God today my internet helps me a lot. And as you can see right now I can make my stitch invisible. And actually thread is not breaking and it's gonna be end. So I really don't want my thread to be broken at this stage. So last stitch almost I guess. No, second last. Then it's gonna be last and then we're gonna finish. Thanks God. What else we gonna do then? You know, you have to know after this what we're gonna do. Yes, we're gonna pass. Yes, we're gonna pass a ribbon through this loop and we're gonna tie it under our mannequin. That's it. If you can't open your mannequin from or dress from the base, it's the best idea to put some ribbon and uh, or thread or rope, anything, any lace you like, just put it in this fold, the loop we have created, and then I'll show you how to do it. Maybe this is how you can understand it. Okay, so let's pass it through again and last, and thank God it's finished. I've been trying it. I haven't. Okay, when I started this tutorial, the today's one, I've been thinking, okay, today it's gonna take me only half an hour. Oh my God, this live stream is about half an hour live stream. Okay, it's so cool. I can do it. But when I started doing it, oh my God, it took me 2 hours. I don't wanna break it. That's why I have to be careful while pulling it. Okay, this is the last stitch, and after making it, you know, putting it back. I'm going to pass it to it. And what I'm going to do after pulling it, I'm going to pass it again like this. And oh, not from this one, but both. I'm going to pass it through both of the fabric, the front and the back seams. I'm passing it. I'm going to pull it again. And yeah, I have to finish it right here. And your dress forms cover is almost done. Let's make a note here and make a loop and pass it here, here, and here, like this, and just cut off all the extra thread, but I'm not cutting all of it. It was tiring. Today's tutorial was like so much tiring, and now I'm gonna put it in, and I put it in side of the bodice, and it's hidden now. It's completely hidden. Yes. Last but not least, let's cut. I need to find the edge of the ribbon. Red ribbon. I'm using red ribbon for the danger alert. That's why I'm using the red ribbon. Okay, this much would be fine for us. So let's cut it off, and I'm gonna put it in. Okay, I'm gonna use same this tool. I'm gonna add a knot on it. Okay, I'm gonna add a knot. I need to add a knot in it. A little one, simple one, the lighter one that you can open it easily. Okay, pass it like this. How I'm gonna pass it now. Okay, pass it like this. Okay, if you're doing it, make sure you're just doing it earlier, not this much, not at this stage, because then you have to face same problem as I'm facing right now. But I'm afraid my thread, what is it? My ribbon is moving at the back. Actually, at every seam level, I have to face some of the problems to pass to pass two through the loop. I'm gonna space same thing here as well as I pasted earlier. I'm do it again and let me find it out. Let me find it where I can. Okay. Okay, this is got stuck somewhere here. So let me see if I can pull it out. Uh, Let me see if I can pass it through. Yes, I can pass it. And through this one as well. Okay, just pass it. My God, why does it so difficult? It is actually. This is not happening in the other ones. Oh God. help me. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Please, God help me. Yes. It got stuck here. Although I have passed it through all the way from the front, but right at the side seam, I think I can. Oh, thank you, Allah. See, if you wanna do something and you can't do it, ask help to Allah regarding it's. It could be anything. He's helping us all the time in all the matters. So I was thinking that at this level, my tool is getting stuck in between the seam. How can I be able to do it further? But I asked Allah to help me. He helped me, and I just move it along and move it along, and I do it. I'm able to do it. So all we need to ask Allah's help, and He's always available for us. So now let's pull it underneath, and I'm gonna add a knot, and you can see how finely it sits on our mannequin. And our new dress forms cover is ready. So let's make a knot over. Let's make a border underneath of the mannequin and or a dress form, whatever you want to call it, and just tie it tightly that no one can open it. But we can, or we can't. So we're done today. Okay, this is the hidden seam. Here it's completely invisible, but the at this level the fabric is getting quite tighter, and it's hard to pull it off. It was so hard for me when I was pulling the thread. If I put a lot of pressure, every time it happens that my thread is broken. So when I was stitching the waist, I don't wanna break my thread. So all I did, I just left a little bit of thread here, and then again I made it invisible at the bust level, and you can see there's no mistake you can find in my mannequin's cover. It's fitted, there are no bubbles anywhere. I need to press it from here, but there is nothing, and there's no bubbles, no volume. Mannequin is done. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. This tutorial all about the couture finishing, hand hemming, and hand stitching, in which we use the prick stitch. You can also call it invisible stitch, and also the hidden stitch. So it was the only I have today. I have show you only one kind of hidden stitch. In future, I'll show you multiple type of hidden stitch and multiple type of hemmings and multiple type of couture finishes. So till then, take care. Bye bye. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. So let's catch up tomorrow or maybe the day after tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye.